What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In this video, we are going to break down the upcoming trading week. I'm going to break down the major economic events to look out for, some news, some earnings, and what stocks I am watching, and my update on the overall market. With that being said, let's get started. So first and foremost, what are some things that are going on with the overall market? We have a short week ahead, meaning market is closed on Friday. Continues to keep watching for the end of the quarter rebalancing that has been happening last week, and we are going to see it happen this week as well, or I expect it to happen this week as well. We have major economic events coming out. We have the jobs report on Friday. We have the ISM reporting and PMI, and this is the whole the full economic calendar. As you guys can see, we have tons of economic data coming out that the market is heavily focused on. The market will also be very focused on Joe Biden's infrastructure plan, which he's expected to talk about on Wednesday or unveil on Wednesday. So I would definitely pay attention or keep that date in mind because these are market moving events, right? Now, there's other things as well. I'm not going to dive into everything, but just a few more things that I want to talk about. Chinese stocks. A lot of Chinese stocks are, there's a lot of fear around them because the SEC is adapting measures that would possibly kick foreign companies off American stock exchanges. So a lot of Chinese names are also on watch, right? Now, going on to the economic event calendar, once again, we got a lot of stuff going on, right? Jobs report coming out on Friday. Friday market is closed, but the market will be seeing what happens on this day. We have the ISM and we have the PMI reporting on Thursday. We also have the consumer confidence report being reported on Tuesday. And like I said, on Wednesday, Joe Biden will be revealing the infrastructure plan. So these are things, once again, to pay attention to from an economic standpoint of view. Now, diving into the market and seeing where the market is, right? Let's just start off with SPY. So as you guys can see, SPY is approaching all-time highs. We're at the 398, 400 level almost. Friday, we did see a very, very strong close. If you guys see the close on Friday, you can see right on the end of the day on Friday, we saw a huge acceleration in price followed by volume to a new level or a high of the day at 396 for SPY, right? We are looking for a continuation going on into this week. I do think we are going to see the continuation, especially if this rebalancing happens the right way and we constantly see some flow into the market. Now, looking at the tech sector, as you guys can see, tech sector is still taking a hit, right? So if you look at the overall market, guys, the overall market, in my opinion, is holding up pretty strong, right? But when we go on to the tech sector is the sector that's really, really taking a hit right now and hasn't fully recovered. So if you take NQ right now from the high of 13,900 and you kind of look at where we are right now, right? We're down about 7-8%. We went into a correction zone. So we're down about 8% out of that correction zone, but we're still technically very, very down from that high point, right? Seeing us being down from that high point is still creating a lot of pressure on a lot of the tech names. Going into SPY, once again, SPY is holding very, very well. And like I said, we are seeing cleaner movements. However, one thing I do want to talk about, market has been very tough to trade. A lot of people have been DMing me, talking to me about it. And I understand the market has not been easy to trade the past few weeks. And hopefully going into Q2 in April, we might see some more movement. And historically, April is a much easier month to trade. Now, right now, I do not have any current swing positions open. I'm cashing all my swings. I am looking at some swings, but I think my swing positions I'm possibly going to look into next week. I think just going to let this week settle down and get some more direction. Going on to earnings, these are all the companies that have earnings. My two watches for earnings are number one, Chewy, report after close on Tuesday, and Micron MU after close on Wednesday. These two names are really, really being watched. Chewy is still trading sideways, as you guys can see. We're still in like a sideways chop area right here around 75 hold, but I want to see how they report earnings. Do we get a gap up play above 90 or do we get a gap down a play below 75? And then MU is another name that has been holding pretty strong, has been holding pretty well. This is another earnings play on watch. Besides the earnings plays on watch, what are some main names that I am looking to trade this week? So let's break that down. First name, Tesla. Now, obviously, Tesla has been taking major hits. As Tesla's been taking major hits, what's my outlook on Tesla? Now, I've said this before. Whenever I'm breaking stocks down, I never kind of predict what's going to happen, right? And I don't think you guys should try to predict either. What I mean by that is I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, I think Tesla's going to go up or I think Tesla's going to go down. No, I don't think that's the way to trade. I think the proper way to trade is understanding levels of supply, understanding levels of demand, understanding market sentiment and market direction. Market sentiment right now for a lot of these names that are overvalued are still bearish. So Tesla still technically looks very bearish. Now, that does not mean Tesla's going to go down. That does not mean Tesla's going to go up. That's not the point I'm trying to make. The point I'm trying to make is once you identify that direction a little bit, you put that direction with price action to get a little bit more action going. So in simple terms, looking at Tesla, my play with Tesla right now is, let's say going into Monday, let's say going into Tuesday, we do see some weakness in the market. If we see some weakness in the market, primarily the tech sector, seeing Tesla get around that 600 level again and seeing how we react around the 600 level could be a huge point. Now, you have to understand Tesla some days does move 40 to 50 points. So seeing a 20-point move down could still leave us for another 20 or 25 move more down, or another 25 move up or down, whatever the case may be. So the point is, if we do see a weak market, Tesla could be a play that we could continuously look to play on the downside. Right now, on the upside, I'm not looking for anything yet. I would really need to see the market has bottomed out. The tech sector is looking to hold. That's when I would look to take on a trade on the upside for Tesla. Any trade on Tesla on the upside would kick in on net levels such as 650 would be my level number one that I would really pay attention on with Tesla. I think unless we see 650s, it'd be very hard for me to really kind of gauge any sort of traction towards Tesla, towards the upside. And remember, market has been very hard, guys. So we may not see any good plays or any good continuation plays. So if you do take a trade, remember, it's a scalper's market, in and out, a few seconds, a few minutes, get in, get out, right? Another thing with Tesla and NIO are both looking to report delivery numbers for end of Q1. So we might see that on April 1st on Thursday, or possibly over the weekend or next week. But keep that in mind for Thursday. Maybe you wake up, you see some news, a catalyst play, but this is one reason I'm watching them. Next, we got MU, we got Chewy. Both of these names have earnings coming up, so they're both on watch for earnings, right? Now, going on to my last three plays, these are plays that I'm really, really interested in. Number one, Target. I think we're seeing a lot of strength in Target. Friday, we got a nice gap up play above 194. That 194 on Target was very, very strong. You guys can see, and we saw a nice continuation on Target to all-time highs around 201, 202s. I think we're coming right there again. I think if we do see some strength going into Monday or Tuesday, we could see another accelerated push, but 200 is the main area to watch for Target. Retail is getting more money, there's more money inflowing into retail right now because of the possible reopening, and that is driving names like Target and so on higher, right? So Target could be a play. Let's just say we don't see something tomorrow. We could possibly see something happen Tuesday, Wednesday, or next week, but I want to see how we react around the 200. And like I said, we're in a scalpers market, guys. We get some movement going in. For all the people that trade options, you guys know 1 point could really, really pay us well, right? Besides Target, another name I am watching is Home Depot. Look at Home Depot, guys. And this is the point I was trying to make, right? For all the people that were saying, oh, well, market's going down. Market isn't going down. The tech sector's been taking a hit. Look, Home Depot bottomed at 250. It's up about 54 points from that bottom, right? We've been going on a crazy run recently as more money is being flown out of tech and going into other names or other sectors. Home Depot has been, one of those names where we're seeing a ton of inflow. Same thing with Target. Right, so these are two names that I would be very, very interested in seeing how they move. If we do see some continuation, like I said, there's more and more money kicking in. Another name I like, Airbnb. I think Airbnb is not really responding the way I expected it to, and once again, the way I expect or the way you expect doesn't really matter, and the market doesn't care. But I think with more reopenings to happen, I kind of expected this name to pick back up. So this name's on watch because I think once that rotation continues and once we do see some inflows kick in, I think Airbnb could be one of those names where we could start seeing a heavy rally. Now, some other names I'm watching, primarily not for tomorrow, but just for the upcoming week. Walmart, right? I think Walmart is very oversold. We're extremely oversold around the 135s. I think if we are able to regain the 150s once again, I think we got a good shot at, things moving in our direction. We're in oversold territory, so seeing a 10-point move up kind of makes sense, right? But there's a lot of, noise going on with Walmart too if you haven't been watching them. But I think seeing Walmart overall get back into that 140 could be a strong play. Same thing looking at Disney, right? You're seeing a lot of these names hold up well. Same thing going into BA, holding up pretty well. All these plays are setting up, but the last point I want to make before I end this is, guys, trading has been very, very hard the past few weeks. I don't know for you guys, for me it has been, and I know for so many other people. You need to adjust to the market. You need to adjust to what the market is doing. You need to adjust to your trading style. January has been a much easy month, going on to a little bit of February, and then from there things went downhill. I'm not saying downhill like, oh, you're losing money, but downhill as in what worked in January isn't working now. So you need to adapt and shift. And when you adapt and shift, sometimes you need to play with smaller size. So with that being said, my approach for this week is to still play defense so I can end this quarter the right way and not give back profits. If I do see an opportunity, I will take advantage, but I'm very curious to see how the rebalancing happens. I don't want to be caught off balance with any sort of money rotation or market rotation. So I'm waiting for that to close out. And I think once that closes out, starting off next week is my goal. To start off fresh and take things from there. But if there is an opportunity, I'll take it there. But once again, I'm possibly still looking for a slow week, maybe. If not, we'll see how things go. That's why this video isn't super in depth, because there's not many names I want to really talk about, because I don't know if the floor has been found yet. So I don't want to dive into them and quote unquote make predictions or make price levels until I see a full rebalance and I get more direction from the market. With that being said, I'm sorry about making this video at a very late time. I just got the time to make it, so I was like, let me hop on here and make it, upload it. And for all the people that are in like New York or on the Eastern time zone, I'm sorry, it's like 12 a.m. for you guys. But I'm going to put this up right now, and I hope you guys enjoyed it, and comment down below what you guys are watching for tomorrow. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much.